You're watching Chicago's very own WGN News with Allison Payne, Steve Sanders, and Tom Skilling. This is WGN Midday News.
Well, the U.S. may release photos of Osama bin Laden's burial at sea, but so far no decision has been made. Registered dietitian Felicia Stoller is on a mission to get people to stop using the excuse that they are cursed with fat genes. In her new book, Living Skinny in Fat Genes, Stoller exposes the truth to the common dietary myths. Thank you for being with us, Felicia.
Pleasure.
And you are in your skinny jeans. Look, I mean, and you're telling me you have quite a family history that you could have used that fat gene excuse.
Yeah, and you know what? When I was in my early 20s, I found myself being very overweight, and it was very easy to blame the fat genes in my family because I do have family members that are still overweight. And I decided to go to an expert for help because I was so frustrated. And so, you know, people use that as an excuse instead of taking responsibility for the choices that we make.
Okay.
Yes.
Help us, set us straight on the right path. And there are a lot of myths out there. What do you think is the most common myth, other than I have a fat gene?
Well, there's a few. One is don't eat white food. That's like the one that I can't stand. You know, don't eat white colored food. You know, don't eat white flour. I mean,
really?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, so that's probably one of the bigger ones. But the other thing is not to eat fat. And even in my practice, I've learned over the years to increase the fat recommendations because we know fat is good for us as long as we're having the good kinds of fats. So, you know, we've got almonds and walnuts being really great. They're healthy fats. You know, I have like the oil roasted with salt.
Right.
Nuts. You don't want that. Avocados are a great fat. Also, people are afraid to eat them because, and they're like eating a multivitamin. They're so loaded with nutrients.
Really?
Yeah, they're so good for you.
And salmon, right? Supposedly
And
has
salmon
that good.
and tuna, and then something else, Malaysian palm fruit oil, not palm kernel oil. Look at that stuff. What color is that?
It's orange, but what the hell? I mean,
it's made from the fruit of a palm fruit plant, and the reason why it's orange is because it's loaded with beta carotene, which is an antioxidant, and it's got something called tocotrienols in there, which help to reduce inflation. Great in case you have a stroke.
Wait, and what the heck do you do with it? I mean,
use it for cooking. You can use it in place of butter in some baking recipes. But what's really great, we're coming up on summer, is that it has a very high smoke point. So when you put it on your vegetables on the grill, you're not going to get that sort of off flavor that sometimes olive oil can have.
Oh, and what is the flavor, though?
None.
What?
It has like no flavor. So that's what's really versatile about it, is that it doesn't have flavor. And you know, the other thing is that you really can substitute it for other things. And it is one of the oils that's used in Smart Balance. So it's got the right balance of mono to polyunsaturated fats, and it can be heart healthy.
That's a cool tip. Thank you.
Yogurt. You know, now there's the high sweetened sugary ones, which I'm sure my kids, they took a look at this and were like, can we have that? I'm like, no, it's a prop.
I know, this draws kids.
Right. But Greek yogurt is something that can be really helpful for people, and the 0% fat when you're going to have it.
And it's super creamy, too.
Very thick, good mouthfeel, very versatile. Can use it in place of sour cream.
Right.
And then if you can't, and then beyond the food part, for your gut health, for stomach health, sometimes people complain. You know, we hear a lot about gluten intolerance, people having sensitivities to foods that they eat. Taking things like probiotics, like these Core Lab probiotics, they're found at like GNC. They can help with your defense system and make sure you have good bacteria in your stomach.
Okay, and do you buy 0% fat, 2% fat?
0% fat.
Zero.
Yeah,
always
and don't get any artificially sweetened products.
Okay.
Right.
You say kick up the spicy.
Kick up the spice a notch, right?
Really?
You know, yeah, it helps you to, it like tricks your body into feeling full. When you eat really spicy food, you can't eat a large quantity of it.
And it's good for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And if you think about it, in the warmest places in the world, they eat the spiciest food. Somehow it helps to cool our internal temperature. Something like hummus can be a great snack as well. You can use that in place of mayonnaise and tuna fish, for example. Dip your chips in it. You know, dip pretzels into that. Instead, and it's loaded up with protein.
I love your tip of use hummus instead of mayonnaise on a sandwich.
Yeah,
that's a great tip.
I do that all the time.
Wouldn't think to do that.
Applesauce, you can use that in place of fats when you're baking. And I just brought this to show that there are all these artificially sweetened products out there. You know, just because it's sugar-free doesn't mean it's calorie-free. And the same thing when things are sometimes just fat-free. You know, so try to eat foods as close to the way that they're found in nature, and exercise at least an hour. Get your physical activity in for at least an hour a day. That's the other other half of the equation.
Okay. No excuses, people. No fat gene excuse then.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get with the program. Thank you, Felicia Stoller.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Great advice. If you want to learn more about her tips and her book, Living Skinny in Fat Genes, go to her website, FeliciaStoller.com. Now, for a link or if you missed anything, you can rewatch this segment. Share it with your family and friends at WGNTV.com/midday. Coming up next in the Midday Fix, a preview of this year's Dream Home at the Merchandise Mart. Then Tom Skilling has your forecast.